Hey guys, it's me Bella and I'm gonna teach you everything I know about equipment. Okay, equipment is divided in 6 colors from the lower to the higher is white, blue, green, orange, purple, and gold. Okay, and those are divided into groups. The lower keep the equipment and the higher equipment. Okay, the lower quality equipment are white, blue, and green. Okay, the higher quality equipment is orange, purple, and gold. Okay, but orange for me is the middle of the equipment. Why? Because because the only difference between orange and green, it's not the cap that you can obtain. But it's a little bit strong, but the enchantment part is the most important. Okay, that's why orange is the transaction for me, is the transaction from the lower quality to a higher one. Okay, for example, let's talk about transfers. Okay, the same color, a higher color or a lower color. I mean, for example, if you have an orange equipment and you need to transfer it to a purple one, you will keep everything to the new one. But if it's a lower one, I mean, if it's an orange that needs to be transferred to the green one, like this, you will lose your enchantment. Okay, even though the game will tell you, hey, you do you want to transfer? And you said no, yes, transfer, and you press transfer, and then the game will tell you, are you sure that you want to lose your enchantment or something? And you press yes. Okay, but I recommend you to be careful, because sometimes maybe the enchantment it's not that good. For example, maybe the enchantment is I don't know, it's a white one, so it doesn't matter. But if the enchantment is an orange or a purple or a gold one, you need to be careful. And you said, okay, how many cap do I get with this equipment, and how many cap would I have with this equipment? Okay, so you need to compare both of them. Okay, in this case, I had it was a blue or white one, so I didn't care about. I'm gonna talk about scrolls. Scrolls are easier to obtain. It's the easiest to obtain. Sometimes people said, "Oh, I don't know if I need to fortify my equipment, and like why I need to fortify them, whatever." So I'm gonna explain you how to fortify your equipment. Okay, before we can continue to scrolls. Okay, the equipment is divided in 4 groups. Okay, sorry, here. Okay, weapons, weapons, armor, accessories, and relics. Okay, when you are ¿cómo se diría? A beginner player, okay, you don't know this, so I'm gonna teach you how to increase your power without making any mistakes and saving the more equipment scrolls that you can. Okay, first of all, when you're a new player, okay, you need to enchant your armor. Okay, your armor, your weapon. Okay, weapon is the first thing that you need to enchant. I mean, fortify it. You need to fortify it, sorry. Okay, so fortify your equipment. The first thing is to fortify it until the level that you can. For example, if you are just transfer from orange to green, it's good. But when you are to fortify in blue, green, blue, green, blue, green is not good. Okay. So when you get a weapon green, and you know that sometimes you will transfer that weapon to blue, you will lose you will lose equipment scrolls. You will lose just equipment scrolls. So yeah, you will gain caput. You will lose equipment scrolls. Okay, so that's not good. Sorry. Okay. At this point, you need to be very careful when you are upgrading or fortifying your equipment. Okay, that this is the list that you need to understand. Okay, first, weapon are the first. The second ones are your accessories. I mean, accessories are these ones. Then trophies. If it's how can I say, if the trophies are good, so you can keep it like this. But I recommend you to your accessories. Why? Because accessories are not easy to obtain, as well as the weapons. At least when you are in level 60, you gain more the secondary class than the first one. So yeah. Why? Third, your trophies. This one is, and then the last one is your equipment. Okay, if you are a new player, okay. But in case that you have, for example, that you have an item level, I don't know, 75, or I don't know, 80, something like that. Obviously, you need to upgrade it. Okay, it's not an option. So in this case, you need to upgrade this one, the number 4. Okay. Relic is not because relic is a relic. No, you cannot fortify it. Okay. Someday I'm gonna talk about relics, but not today. So in this case, this thing, it's like that. Okay. So if your weapons, only if your weapons are around level, needs to be level 60 plus, to upgrade it to the next color. I mean, orange, then purple, and then, okay, 60 plus. I recommend. But because why? Why is that? Because you will gain more and more and more. If you don't pay to the game, obviously you will gain and gain and gain more and more equipment. So if you wanna upgrade it to the next level, it won't work. Okay. So in this case, just level 60 plus, you can upgrade your equipment. Okay, 60 plus, I mean item level. Okay, 60 plus. Okay, and your equipment. This equipment will be 75 plus or 70 plus, and your accessories around 75 or so. Sometimes accessories are a little bit difficult to obtain because you look for an orange one. Okay, that's why are a little bit difficult. But if it's not the case and you obtain it easily, so you can upgrade it. That's okay. So I'm gonna talk about Evolve, and no, I did it. So scrolls are easy to obtain. Okay, scrolls, you can obtain scrolls by recycling, lost and found, that is recycling, dragon recycling, sales, performance, the other instant stories, dailies, weeklies, events, and everything. Okay, so the main resource, or the main source, is it's recycling. Okay, that's the main source. Then the secondary one are dailies, and then weeklies. Why are not weeklies the second one? Because in dailies you complete them around in 2 days, 3 days, 2-3 days you complete them. Okay, so you need to wait until the next week to get another big amount of equipment scrolls. So that's why the weeklies are not. It's a resource because it's a good one, but it's not that important. Okay. Why the second one is it's the dailies, because they gives you around 30, I guess, 30 equipment scrolls per day. So if you complete all of the dailies, you can obtain everything, around 30 equipment scrolls. So it's not that much. It's imagine 30 equipment scrolls. It's 20, I guess it's 20. 4, 4, 8, 9, 10. 16 son 20, 24. 24 equipment scrolls. Okay, 24 equipment scrolls every single day, plus the ones that you are sorry, plus the ones that you will recycling. Okay, why recycling is the main source? Because everything here is recycling. Everything here is farming. If you don't farm equipment, you won't recycle anything. Sorry, and you can, for example, just do sales or performance, or instance stories. I mean, I don't know, health, nightmares, whatever. So yeah, it's recycling. Then you go to dragon, it's recycling. You go to lost and found, recycling. You go to your events, recycling. Events gives you sometimes gives you equipment scrolls like this, as you can see. So yeah, it's everything is recycling here. So yeah, I recommend you to keep it in mind that you need to farm. Okay, farming is the most important thing. Okay, so what happened when you are stuck? I read some few days ago. I read something like, I cannot level up. I cannot, what he said, or she, I don't know. Someone said that he or she couldn't level up her cap, or couldn't increase his cap or her cap. I don't know. So he was stuck. as I was. Everyone, at least everyone, or I guess, have that problem, okay, or has this problem. So, what do you have to do? Okay, first of all, be patient. Second, don't be desperate, because if you get desperate, you will lose your mind and you will say like, no, I want to uninstall this game. No, it doesn't work. Blah blah. Uninstall, and it's not the case. Every single MMO RPG is farming. It's about farming. Okay, there's no way to get a good cap without farming. Okay, so in this case, you need to first of all you need to have M stones. Then talents are important. Talents and skills are important. Heroes, everything will increase your cap, everything. But in this case, I'm talking about what is the equipment. So you need to do at least every single day dragon in stories. You need to do stories, whatever your level is. And you should do at least 2 instances. I mean, for example, in my case, I do is Nightmare. Nightmare. The Forgotten Oasis. Oasis is 1 KK, so it's a Nightmare, and then I do Hearth. Okay, at least 2. Why? Because if you do this, you can easily obtain more equipment, and more equipment means more scrolls. Okay, so that's the case. Then you need to go to life skills, and then go do sail and perform. Okay, and go to fortify and zodiac. This one is good. Equipment and enchantment are good for equipment also. Just orange plus. Okay, that's all. And the other option is here in core weapon, and here you can have everything that you want to. So that's the point. Okay, at least every single day you need to do this. Okay, in order to have a better equipment. Also do dailies. Dailies are very important. Dailies and weeklies are important. Okay, so please do them. And that's all. Try to complete every single event that you have. Okay, that at least that can give you equipment scrolls. Okay, equipment scrolls are really important. M stones are important. Yes, are important, but not that much. Okay, M stones it give you around 2,000, 3,000 plus 3. I mean, plus 3 gives you around 3,000. Okay, and that's good. You know, it's really interesting. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk about a little bit scrolls in just points. So, for example, you wanna recycling something. Okay, I have here big examples, so I can teach you. For example, 2 whites and one blue gives you 1 scroll level 1, as you can see. Okay, then 2 blues gives you 1 scroll level 1. Okay, 4 equipment blue gives you 2 scrolls level 1. But 5 5 blue gives you 1 scroll level 2. Okay, what's the difference between level 1 and level 2 scrolls? I mean, okay, the higher one is the level 2 and gives you around 1,000, gives you 1,000 of experience, and the equipment level 1 gives you a 400 experience. Okay, so in this case 200 of experience, 1, okay, 1 blue, 2 whites gives you one white gives you 100 experience. Okay, so that's why you need 2. Okay, and that's all. For example, sometimes you need to recycling the orange one, because it's like, why I need to have an orange, no? So in this case, orange just ask you for permission recycling this high quality equip. So you say yes, no, it's okay, it doesn't matter, it's a 20, an item level 20, so I don't care about this one. So yeah, so this is for you. No, it's up to you, it depends on you. So I recommend you, for example, in this case, that, for example, my equipment is here, no? And everything that I want to recycling is here. But the bad news is that if I, for example, if I wanna, I have, for example, 2 level 2, so I just remove this one, and it's still level 2, so it's more equipment scrolls for me. And if I, for example, in this case, if I remove this ring, it gives me less. Okay, so what can I do? So I said, okay, it's okay, whatever. No, I'm gonna see if what happened if I remove a white one. It's the same, so for me it's okay. So in this case, don't do selection in recycling. No. Why? Because for this, for example, in this case, I have 1 more, so I did recycling. Yes, I don't care. So I'm gonna recycling everything. So for example, in this case, I have a 75, and here is my 75. So I need to upgrade it to orange here. So I will lock this ring, and that's all. Okay, so I'm gonna recycling this and do selection. Okay, it's almost 2. Okay, 2. So start 1, 2, 3. So now just 1, except if you don't have enough space. So in that case, yeah, it's good to have this one, to have everything here. So in this case, it's just like this, or I've been okay. So in this case, yes, something like that. So in this case, I'm gonna leave it like this. So I will recycling. No, but yes, I will recycling this one, and I will recycling this, because I don't have enough. So in this case, I get yeah, whatever, 4 level 2 and 1 level 1. So it's a good experience. So I will fortify it, and it's good. Okay, so I hope you could understand this explanation. Please, if you don't, ask me some questions if you want to. Okay, If you want to know more about equipment, so you just just let me know. But I mean, in a specific question, not in a general one, and a specific question. So, for example, oh, how can I evolve this equipment, whatever. So yeah. So I hope you understood this. So yeah.